Hey, what it do, baby boat? We're back to these talking videos. I thought I'd just do one now because I was in the mood to do one. Anyway, we'll jump straight into the video. I have some announcements at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But the video that I'm going to be talking about today is the 3 reasons stopping most people from climbing. And to be honest, the main reason why I'm doing this is because I want to talk a bunch of shit about you, but I had to loop it in with some marking material. To be completely honest, there's one reason in here that's the biggest reason of all, but I've laced it with 2 logistical reasons that you want to hear because you don't want to hear the last one. That's the most important one that I'm going to say. So the first one is the most efficient process. One of the biggest reasons why people don't climb is because the process that they're taking to getting better at the game, there is no strategy to it. They're just spamming games and they're just like, oh yeah, let's just play some more games and hope I climb, or let's just continue with the same thing that I've been doing for the past 3 seasons. Even though I haven't been seeing any better results, let's keep doing it and let's hope that for the 4th season I'm gonna get some dank results. They don't have the most efficient process. They haven't actually come up with a plan. There isn't a plan in place at all to get better at the game. They haven't written down the fundamentals of the game or of the role that they're playing and then practice each one of the fundamentals individually. If you want a list of the fundamentals, go to my Donghop video. I'll put a link somewhere, maybe in the description or something, because I wrote down a lot of the fundamentals that you need to be focusing on. Go through each one of those concepts that I talk about, okay? Write it down and go to one single game focusing on that one concept. If it's CSing and you're a mid laner, focus specifically on bringing that skill up, okay? Specifically. Please don't watch this video, honestly, and waste your time. Please don't watch this video and then go to your next game, and then you're gonna do it the same way that you've been playing for the past fucking 5,000 games, expecting different results. Have a strategy in place, please. Stop wasting your time. Do exactly as I'm saying right now. I'm giving you the actionable steps. Go to the Donghop video, write it down in an Excel sheet or on a notepad. List 1, okay, so it could be CSing, and then go into the next 3, 4, 5 games focusing just on CSing. Focus on taking the enemy jungle camps, focus on taking your own jungle camps when you need to, focusing on last hitting, optimizing your runes and mastery so you can last hit, blah blah blah. Then move on to the next concept. The second reason why most people don't climb is because of the logistical information. They don't have. The biggest one is matchups. That's the biggest one. They don't understand, have a deep understanding of the champions and of just when to rotate and all the logistical information that comes into play. The cooldowns, they don't have an instinctual feeling for the cooldowns. Oh yeah, I just traded with Xerath. His cooldown's going to be up in 2 seconds because, blah, 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 because you've had so much experience with the game that you know that. Matchups, itemization, when it's good to build MR, when it's good to build armor, when it's good to build health, when you should build damage, when you should build tankiness, when you should go bruiser, all of that stuff. I'm not going to cover that in this video because there's so much information on the internet. You can just go and do your own research, okay, use your initiative. And you know what, the last one, the reason why I laced those two points in here so I can get to this last one, because this last one is the most important, but to be honest, it's probably the one that you're going to skip over, and it's probably the one that you're going to, you're just going to glance over and be like, oh no, that's not important. The main reason why people stop climbing, and I've made another video on this before, is that it's your fault. It really is your fault. And the reason why I'm saying this is because for the past week I've been playing with some of my mates on League of Legends, and they do a call, they say something, okay, they make a statement, and they believe that that statement is true. And they believe that that statement is objectively correct. It's the right thing to do. And they don't open themselves up to realize that their statement is full of shit. It's wrong. The amount of times that I've heard my friends say something, okay, and they watch my videos, I don't give a fuck, that they say something, let's do this, this is the way it's supposed to be done. I'm thinking in my head, you're so fucking wrong. You're actually so wrong. But I don't say that, okay? Oh, sometimes I do, just to be a bit of a dick. But in my head, I'm like, you are actually so wrong right now. Like, you're saying stuff, no, it should be like this, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, I'm just like, yeah. Just agreeing. But in my head, I'm like, no, you're actually fucking terribly wrong. Like, but, see, people don't want to open themselves up to that change. People don't want to hear that, People think, oh, you should play this way. And it's funny. This is like the way that the majority of bronze and silver speak. They speak as if though they're talking from experience. As if though what they're saying has some authority behind it, even though they're bronze and silver. They say, nah, the game should be played this way. Nah. And then I'm thinking in my head, man, I wish I could fucking crush your belief system so hard. That's why I have such an aggressive attitude towards these type of videos, because I'm thinking in my head, you're terribly wrong right now. Like, you are so freaking wrong, and I want to completely crush your stupid little ego that you've attached yourself to because you're too fucking scared to admit that you're wrong. You're too scared to admit that you're a bad player when really like I said, results are the only thing that matter, okay? That's it. You could speak the biggest game of your life, but if you're bronze, you fucking suck shit. That's why I'm taking such an aggressive attitude, because you've attached yourself so so hard to your image of you know, and I was bronze at some point, you know, and guess what? At bronze, when I was bronze, I was shit. And when I was bronze, I used to blame all my freaking teammates and be like, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, there's no reason at all for you to be at the bottom of the pool. No reason. Bronze? Really? The only reason when it's acceptable is if you're new. That's the only reason I'm going to accept that you're bronze. If you're not new and you've been playing the game for at least like 3 to 6 months, and you want to take it seriously. If you don't want to take it seriously and you're just playing for fun, then that's fine. I'm not talking about that. But if you really want to climb, if that's one of your goals, and then I see you play, you make mistakes. Now, if you're bronze, you make mistakes, and then you have the constructive mindset of, oh yeah, I'm bronze, but I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep practicing and doing exactly what I say. That's completely fine. But if you're bronze and I see you talking, yeah, nah, blah blah blah, and then I watch your game and then I hear your reaction to the instances that are taking place, like you die or something, and then you blame the teammates. Man, I honestly, if this is your belief system, I just want to fucking crush it so hard, bro. Man, I'm containing myself so hard right now. Fuck. I'm looking at this camera, man. If you have that mindset, if you're like my mates who pretend like they're talking like what they're saying is true, I wish fucking crush your. I honestly wish so. I'll fucking boom so hard. If you don't have the results and you're talking from a place of boom boom, I know what I'm talking about, but you don't have the results, shut up, bro. Honestly, can you just shut up, man? Honestly, one of these dudes that I was playing with the other day, he made this Baron call. He did it as if though it was right, and in my head, I was like, you're honestly so wrong right now. Like objectively, this is the worst call that we're gonna make. Like, but in your head, it's completely right, and that's why you're fucking the rank that you are, and that's why the rank that I am, because I open myself up to change. And when I say to my ego, when my ego comes, man, my ego, you can go get fucked. Danyon's ego, fuck you so hard. All I care about is my results. That's it. If I have to tell myself that I suck, if I have to humble myself a little bit, if I have to accept that I suck at the game, if I have to accept that I make mistakes because I'm human, if I have to accept that I made a bad play, who cares? Does that mean I get results? Okay, there we go. That for me, that's easy as. Having that attitude of I'm the best at the game and blah blah blah, and having the bronze mentality of oh, my team feeds and you know everyone else in my team suck. If that attitude brought results, bro, I would be the biggest proponent for it. I would honestly, but it doesn't. You know how I know that it doesn't? Because the majority of people who have that attitude, who I hear, both my friends and people online, they're bronze in the first place. And the majority of people who are Masters Challenger, even Diamond, you know, to me, Diamond isn't that good. Like, it is good objectively in comparison to the whole spectrum, to everyone who plays League of Legends. But everyone who's high elo, like high elo, proper high elo, Challenger is what I'm saying. Not Diamond, I'm saying Challenger. 99% of them, they have this attitude of, yeah, okay, I could be wrong. It's weird. It's weird. You recognize these traits in challengers and in bronze and silver people. Bronze and silver people, they have this trait of always blaming other people, blah, blah, blah. Challenger people, they have this trait of Kaizen. It's called Kaizen. Constant and never-ending improvement. Always looking for ways to better themselves. Accepting that they make mistakes. Accepting that they might suck at the game, and they're always looking for ways to improve from the right person. You can't learn much from a bronze person, except if it's... You can learn what not to do from a bronze person, but not what to do. Challenger people, they have this perspective of... They have a sense of humility to them. You know, it's funny, all of those are character traits. None of those are logistics. None of those are... Yeah, they might have good mechanics. Yes, they might have good decision-making material, but all of that stemmed from the character traits that they have. You have access to the same logistical information. You have access to the same thing that brought about their gameplay skills, their logistical skills, matchups. The information that's all on the internet. You know how much information there is on the internet of League of Legends? So why is it that these Challenger people are Challenger and you're Bronze, but you have access to the same amount of information? Why is that? It's because of their traits. It's because of the person who they are. But you know what? You don't want... I've just accepted it. I've honestly accepted the fact that majority of people in the world are just not willing to change themselves. The majority of people, League of Legends players don't want to accept the fact that they suck shit at the game and that their ego is getting in the way of themselves. Majority of people don't want to do that. So that's why I don't focus on the majority, because the majority of people are full of shit. That's why I focus on the ones that hopefully if you're watching this, you're willing to open yourself up to change. I'm going to end this here. Like I said, don't be like my bros who talk as if though what they're saying is true. If I'm a higher rank than you and you're saying something, okay, if I'm objectively better at the game than you, and you're saying something as if though it's Bible, okay, as if though it's biblical information that's set in stone, but I'm higher ranked than you, and what I know to be true is different from yours, I'm right, you're wrong, okay? And same process applies. I open myself up to people who they're better than me. If you're not better than me, and like I said, and you're talking from a place of you know, but you don't obviously know because your results speak otherwise. If Faker came in the room, or if someone better than me came in the room or at the same level, and we're trading back ideas back and forth, I would completely open myself. At that point, I'm shit. I'm completely shit. Faker, you're obviously better than me. I want to learn as much as I can from you. Anyone that's better than me. People that objectively are worse than me, but for some reason are talking like Faker, is talking as if they got the same results, but they're worse. They have worse. In my fucking head, I'm like, yo, honestly, you're clueless. I'm gonna end this video here. I'm starting to work on my content a lot more, and when I say that, I can provide the meat and potatoes. I can provide this. I can provide the entertainment and the information. But I need help with branding, logos, intros, like my intro to the video, and like thumbnails and stuff like that. So if you know anyone who would be willing to help me, I'd be willing to pay if the price is right and if you're the right person that wants to work with me. Comment below if you have any of those set of skills, then I'd like to get in contact with you and we can work out a deal that would help us both out. Hopefully you learned something. Okay, it's your fault if you're not climbing, which is good. When you take responsibility, it gives you control over the situation. When you have control over the situation, you can bring about the desired result that you want. Okay, have a good day. I love you. Stay beautiful, Shiner Docs.